Hi everyone, to the bone, this is Darcy, and the pregnancy beauty tip of today has to do with anti-aging. Even if you're not pregnant, you can still watch this video because these tips work for anybody, but especially if you're pregnant, make sure to check out this video. I'm giving you different options, different price ranges, so you can see what works for you, because I don't use everything at the same time. I like to use a combination of things, and now that I'm becoming a mom, I'm also looking for shorter routines, quicker, because I want my focus to be 100% my baby. But it's also important to take care of mama because I feel like feeling good also helps your baby. So that's what I'm giving all those tips so you can feel as good as you can, the best you can, so you can be there for your baby the best way you can as well. I'm gonna have a new pregnancy beauty tip every week on my channel as a bonus video. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when I post new videos. And now I'm gonna give you some suggestions for anti-aging that have been working for me during this pregnancy. For sure, a lot of the stuff I put on my skin in general too is also natural. I have a lot of amazing DIYs on my channel that I do use often and I continue to use. Some things that have worked out for me are definitely some of my DIYs. I try to do a DIY mask at least once a week. I love the DIY Turmeric Face mask, which is amazing. I'll leave the video with the recipe on the description box below. And this recipe I created myself after many trials and errors, so it won't stain your skin. It is super easy to make and it lasts like 7 days in the refrigerator, so you can do it even daily as well. That one is one of my favorites because you can make it ahead of time, leave in the refrigerator, and then you can use it throughout the week. So the turmeric one has been one of my favorites for anti-aging. Another thing I've been using this pregnancy, which I have mentioned in the past before, is my Frownies. Yes, my Frownies. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. I have a whole video talking about them, which is how to get rid of forehead wrinkles. And I did like many years ago. And I've been using this for many years. This mimics the forehead injections that freeze the face. The botulinum toxin that people inject on their foreheads to stop the 11s. Basically, what this does is the same thing in a natural way. Retrain your muscles to open up and stop that motion. And if you use it every night, you will find that with time, it actually does what it says. And he's been using since the 1930s on like actors from Hollywood. It was like a Hollywood secret, and it's super affordable and they do work. So if you don't want to do injectables, and especially when you're pregnant, you cannot do them, make sure to check out Frownies. They don't work as quick as the injectables, but they do work. Just be patient. They're really simple to use. They're just like a paper mache thing. You just put a little bit of water on one side. You open up your forehead and put it right there. And just leave it overnight, and in the morning, the best way to remove it is just by putting a lot of water in it, making it soft and taking it out. Don't just pull it out in the morning because it will make your skin really irritated. But I love Frownies. They do work, guys. And the great thing about Frownies is you can use them for a while, and after the forehead, it's fine and it'll smooth it. You don't have to use it every day anymore. You can just use a few times a week. But now I'm back using it because I find that with this pregnancy, I'm developing again the the 11. I think because I'm always worried. I'm like frowning a lot, like, all the time. So I find that I had to start using it with my Frownies again. So I've been using it and they've been great. And I'm not the only one in my family wearing. My aunt wears it too, and she's in her 60s and have no 11 lines, like none. And she's the one that got me to use it, and they do work. On the topic of relaxing the forehead and relaxing facial expressions while you're pregnant, and one ingredient that actually is pregnancy safe is Argireline. I've read about this ingredient before, but I've never had a chance to actually use it. It is specifically helps, the ingredients on this particular one specifically helps to smooth out the wrinkles, relax the wrinkles. It kind of gives the effect of the forehead and side injections, but in a gentle way and also slower. You're not gonna get the same effects of an injectable with this, for sure, but it does help to smooth it out. I find that when I smile, is a lot smoother. And this was sent to me by Deva for review, but I'm so excited they did send to me because I also love their hyaluronic acid. Bottle's almost done. Also, hyaluronic acid, really good for anti-aging as well as dryness because it helps your skin get all plumped up. So this one, also good for anti-aging during pregnancy, but this one has hyaluronic acid and it also has Argireline on it, and also has something called Matrix Seal 3000. And this is awesome. I'm just saying out there, this actually works. So I definitely see results, and it's great to know that it's pregnancy safe. The ingredients are pregnancy safe, and it's also free of parabens, phthalates, a lot of the very, very harsh chemicals that a lot of products like this have. So I love Skin Deva. I really, really enjoy their products, and they send me products to try it out, and I would not tell you that I liked it if I didn't. And so much so that I'm actually saving and only using on my eye area and forehead. It's not super expensive. They're actually pretty affordable, but I still have some leftover of this one. I use this all over my face, the regular hyaluronic acid, and I'm putting this only on the eye area and forehead. And when I run out of this one, I'll probably put this all over my face. But right now, it's working for me to just put it around the eyes and the forehead, and I have seen results. And that's why I still have a lot on the bottle, because you only need 1 drop for both eyes and the forehead. So this is going to last me a long time, and I love it, and I'm definitely repurchased because I have seen the difference. And if you guys see my older videos when I smile, yeah, it does help so much relax this part and my forehead. So this with the Frownies are giving me the best. So who needs injectables if you got this and Frownies? I'm telling you, try it. It works. And especially since I'm a new mom, I'm probably going to be frowning a lot, so I'm glad I can use those 2 things that are natural, that's not going to affect my baby, or when I'm breastfeeding I can still use it. So that's a plus, and that's why I wanted to share with you guys. Other things you can use is the ice globes, which also help. Oh, it's so good. It helps to relax the muscle on your forehead and your eyes. This particular ice globes is the French Shore Facial Ice Globes collection. You might see them online on estheticians, and I will do a full review of this product, showing demonstration on how to use it and all that on a future video. Basically, they're ice globes. They have anti-freeze inside, and you keep them on the refrigerator, not on the freezer, on the refrigerator, and they keep the coldness within. And I just keep them always in the refrigerator, so in the mornings I do my massage, and then I clean them, and I just put 1 down and 1 up, so that way they don't bang together. And I love that they come with this little rubber thing that helps to hold them. But they have worked amazing for me. I really, really love it. Again, not as strong as the injectable, but it's something you can do and it's safe while pregnant. And also Guasha. I have a whole video about the Guasha massage that I'll put the link in the description box below, and really helps to smooth out the forehead wrinkles as well. And it's a little tool. I don't know where I put mine. It's a little tool with usually a natural stone, and you just do with oil, and you massage the forehead too, and it's amazing to relax the forehead and help with, you know, the fine lines and also the frown lines. So those are very, very good things you can do as an alternative to fillers. Again, if you're used to fillers, they may not be as strong as you're used to, but they do work, and they definitely is a good thing you can do in the meantime before the baby comes out, and then you can continue your normal routine. For anti-aging, it's also safe to use during pregnancy LED red lights, which you can use panels like this one. This one does red and blue, but the red is specifically for anti-aging, and it works, guys. So you can Google any of the panels. There's so many out there, all different price ranges. They all work amazing. Make sure it's FDA approved, and always clear with your doctor, but it is known to be pregnancy safe, and I've been using throughout my pregnancy with no problems at all. And I also talk to my doctor, but I might be saying this over and over in this video, but I want to make sure you always clear with your doctor, but it is really good. So this one specifically is from Saluma Pro. It's pretty up there in price. I actually got it for my birthday, but you can get different price range ones online. There's even the face mask ones that go all over your face. Neutrogena has one too. There's like drugstore. So make sure you do your research to figure out which one works for your price range, and also talk to your doctor. For sure, LED red lights and blue lights, they do work. They're scientifically proved. They're developed by NASA. So anyone that you find in the market, make sure you do your research as well. Read the reviews. But I'm so happy that now they're coming out in so many different price ranges in the market, because then it's available to everybody. Before, you could only do this type of treatments in a dermatologist, which you can still do, and it's probably a lot stronger. The ones from home are a lot gentler on the skin, and you have to do it more often. The dermatologist one is still a good option, and they're way stronger and give you results quicker, but they're pretty expensive. So see what works with your budget or your needs, and I'm just giving you the stuff that's available and the tips that have worked for me, and I'm excited that there's so many different options that you can try. I will for sure be having more reviews about products with LED for sure in the future. I cycle through a lot of these tips myself, and I try to find a routine that is not too time consuming, because another thing about pregnancy is that you're tired all the time. And I'm 41. I find myself much more tired than other people that might get pregnant earlier in their lives. I'm also thinking about what I'm going to do after the baby's born, because again, once you have a baby, especially in the beginning, I'm a first-time mom, I want to devote my whole self to the baby, and I'm not going to have a lot of time to maybe do a mask or do other things. So I've been researching, like, what can I do to speed up all my skincare? And I found this amazing gadget, again, not sponsored, but I'm enjoying so much because I can get my treatment done in 90 seconds. No joke. Actually, I don't do 90 seconds. I do basically like 90 seconds and then I repeat. But once the baby comes, this is definitely something I'm going to be able to keep up, as opposed to have a mask for 20 minutes or more. So I definitely want to mention to you guys, this is from Foreo and it's called Foreo UFO. And I'll have a whole review of this product coming up on my channel as well, because I will show you how I use it. But in a nutshell, it's a face mask gadget that is supposed to give you the full effects of a sheet mask in 90 seconds. So what you do is you put the sheet mask in here, and it has their own sheet masks, and then you put the little thing, turn it on, and then you swipe on your face for 90 seconds. So far this is good because it has the red light that is for anti-aging, has the blue light that is for acne, and even has the green light, which helps to fade dark spots. I've been using later on in my pregnancy, because again, I've been using all my other tips throughout. But this one so far, I think, would be something that I will be able to keep up even after the baby's born, because it's so quick. And I do see results, guys. It does work. With the panel, you have to lay down for 20 to 30 minutes. And with this, I do it in 90 seconds. So you do the math. So I find myself using this more and more, and not so much the panel. But the cons of this thing is that it's super expensive. It's like $240 or something. And my husband actually gave it to me. And you have to buy the masks, which I think they're like $9 for 7. But I use them multiple times. Again, I'm going to make a whole video dedicated to this thing. I wanted to use it for a while before I made a full-blown review. I was researching for a while, and all the videos I saw were sponsored reviews. Nothing wrong with sponsored reviews, you know, because I feel like certain people, I do trust them. But the problem is that a lot of the reviews that were sponsored, they were just using for the first time on camera. And something that is like $240 plus, I wanted somebody to give me their opinion after they were using for a while, because I don't want to spend that much money on something that's not going to work, right? And I have a baby coming, so I don't want to, you know, have any crazy expenses. And that's why I didn't do a review right away. I've been using for a little bit to be able to really give you like my full opinion of the pros and cons. But so far has more pros than cons, and I'm really loving it. I also saw an amazing review from a channel that I've been watching a lot, but she's super sweet. And I'll leave her video review of this on the description box below as well, so you can check her out. And she has been using for a while as well, and she was the reason that I bought it. And I'll definitely leave her video in the description box below. Make sure to check her out. I will continue using, and I will for sure do a full review on this after I have been using for a long time. But so far, so good. And it definitely is really nice that it's a quick treatment that I can keep up after my baby. But again, you don't need to get all these things. This is just things that have worked for me by trying. I'm just giving you to see what works for you guys, but the DIYs works as well. So for me, has been a combination of trying it all. But since I have a YouTube channel for beauty, I always go the extra mile to review certain products, because that way you guys don't have to try it out. So, but make sure, I just want to say, I'm not saying you have to get everything I say on this video, but I definitely wanted to give you as much information as possible so you have options. Now, other ingredients I found in especially anti-aging products that should be avoided during pregnancy is phthalates, retinol, retin A, any vitamin A's derivatives, because they actually cause abnormalities on fetus. So be really careful with retinol and retin A's. And especially if you're taking any prescription before your pregnancy, talk to your doctor. They should be avoided if you're currently pregnant. Parabens, which is a preservative that should be avoided even if you're not pregnant. But if you're pregnant, for sure avoid it. There's a lot of debates actually about parabens. Some people say you should be fine, certain amounts, but some people are actually allergic to it. But I just personally made the choice to avoid products with parabens in general. But if you're pregnant, parabens is something you should definitely avoid because it's linked to problems with brain developers and fetus. So definitely not while you're pregnant. The list is actually longer than this list, but I want to mention this one in particular because they are the ones that I think stands out to me more because they're more common on your face creams, on your acne medication, on things you probably have at home right now. Other things that you can have to avoid, they're not necessarily ingredients, but procedures. Microcurrent is not advisable. Certain in-office peels, they're like super deep peels that have acids that are not safe for pregnancy. So always make sure to tell if you're going to go to any spa or any facial to let them know you're pregnant so they can be aware of it and they can guide you in what procedures you can or cannot do. Because I do know there are some specifically pregnancy safe facials out there, but if you go to a esthetician, you make sure to tell them you're pregnant so they can be aware of what they're putting on your skin. Also make sure to consult with your doctor because besides the ones I'm mentioning on this video, there are so many out there, guys. There's so many harmful ingredients that are actually really harmful even if you're not pregnant. But always make sure to check with your doctor. Even if you think something is pregnancy safe, double check with your doctor, because I do. Because I'm not a doctor and the doctor is the only person that you can 100% trust to tell you what's best for you and your pregnancy. A lot of the DIYs on my channel are safe and natural, but also double check with your doctor whenever you do anything new when you're pregnant because, you know, everybody's different, bodies are different, pregnancies are different. So it's good to be educated and aware during this special time in your life. And make sure to check out next week with more beauty tips about pregnancy. I still have to talk about acne, melasma, stretch marks, everything. I'm going to cover all bases and share everything I've learned with you guys. So make sure to come back for more. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this beauty tips for pregnancy and make sure to ask any questions on the comment below. I love you guys so much and I'll see you next week. Bye.